Now, would you believe me if I told you this was a wash and go? Or is it giving crochet?
Nope.
Because I don't know, y'all. I feel like I ate this up. BreAunna tutorials, lives, reviews, yeah, all that. BreAunna, not the little one. Hey, what you mean? Big box braids on your top, yeah, add it up. Gang finna hit a milli, yeah, add it up. Penna, can you post a vid? I've been really booked and busy, but I got you, sis. Big subs, box braids, and they tug. Dropping gems, tell your friends, yeah, let's run it up. Big likes, drop a comment, or we finna fight. Cause why wouldn't you like, comment, and subscribe to my videos? Like, that's weird. What is poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DOPEaxxPANA, and we're in the bathroom, so y'all should know what type of time I'm on, y'all. I have not been doing my hair. I actually haven't done my hair in a minute. My natural hair has been feeling luxurious. Y'all see it. My shit grew out, and again, y'all say it's from the baby, but no, baby. This is genetics, you feel me? So today, guys, I'm actually gonna be doing a crochet style, which I'm really excited for. And we're gonna jump right in with a quick unbagging. This video is sponsored by Hergivenhair. They sent me 5 bundles of their seamless feather crochet human hair extensions, and I got the curly 3B 3C texture because I felt like that naturally matched my own hair. And they gave me 5 bundles of this, and it comes on a ring, as you guys can see here. You guys can see this natural texture. This is 100% human hair. Now, I'm not really a fan of crochet, guys, because I always hated how you guys can see the knots. But this new crochet hair is not only pre-divided, but it has this really thin piece of thread that goes in between each piece. And this is gonna allow for a seamless install, especially around your part area. And so I'm gonna show you guys how you guys can use this to get a flawless install. Now, I wanted this texture to give really natural, honestly, wash and go, but I'm kind of trying to use the method that I would typically use for like a curly flip over sew-in, where I'm going to take out my edges and leave the whole perimeter of my edges out. This is just going to allow that crochet to blend really nicely. And then I went ahead and braided my hair up. I am going to show you guys the braid pattern, and I'm going to crochet that last little braid, you know, at the nape of my neck into the braids. I decided to do this instead of sewing it because, y'all, doing it on yourself, sewing it just takes too much time, and crocheting just causes less tension for me as well. So this is going to be my braid pattern here. You guys can see that I'm actually going to be doing a side part, so I have a slight curve. And really, honestly, guys, to me, the trick is to not do these braids hella neat, because the kind of scruffier they are, it gives like a more natural look when your crochet is installed. And I'll show you guys that, because that is really hard for me as a braider. Y'all know I like my shit neat, but I felt like doing it too neat and trying to stitch it and everything was not going to make it look how I wanted it to look at the end. So I left this clip in regular speed just so you guys can see how easy this hair is to work with. I'm just gonna pull that crochet piece through, and I actually only knotted it one time because there's that thin piece of thread. It just like made it more secure, I felt like, and y'all was already feeling it. I thought I was gonna be cute. You know, you gotta check yourself out in the mirror. So I got this hair in 18 inches, and I'm gonna be using all 5 bundles, which is 250 grams. Now, you can definitely play around with the density by using more or less bundles. I am using the entire 5 because I have a big head, y'all, and I love super full hair, so I was going for a super full look. But you can also get something lighter by not using as many bundles. Now, things that I love about these bundles, number one is for the natural girls. The textures that they have mimic our natural hair textures as African Americans. So they have kinky curly. They do have a Burmese curly. Like I said, I got the 3B 3C texture. They also have a blown out texture. I absolutely love that. And it's 100% human hair, so it can be taken out, washed, and reused. And guys, this is what it looks like when I have one complete pack in my head, so you guys can see how nice and thick that was. So I honestly am just putting this in at random places. I'm not being strategic about it. I started in the back, went to the front, went to the side. Overall, this install took me about 3 hours, which honestly is not that bad because I was recording. I think if you're just doing it straight through, you might be able to get it done in about 2.5, which is a very easy install. Now, I know some of you guys are like, why would I ever need human hair, crochet hair And I know a lot of you guys are aware that synthetic braiding hair has allegedly been linked to cancer. So a lot of people are looking for human hair alternatives or all natural alternatives. And so while this is an investment, this hair is so versatile. You can use it to create kinky twists. You can use it for boho braids. You can use it for a full head crochet, or you can do braids on the front and have crochet in the back. And I know for this specific texture, they offer up to 22 inches. So if you want something a little longer, you could be outside with it, girl. So yeah, super versatile. If you guys would like to see me create some styles with this, let me know in the chat down below, and I will create some different looks with this hair. So I wanted to specifically show you guys how I did the part, because that's the most important part. And I am going to make sure I stack this hair on the part. I want it to be as full as possible so that you guys can't see any braids. And this was so easy, guys. The thread made this so seamless. I couldn't believe how natural this turned out. And I'm gonna let you guys see a close-up of the part at the finished look so that you guys can see how natural I got it to look. Now, takedown of this is going to be so easy because we only knotted it one time. It's going to be easy to loosen it and just pull it right off. You want to be wary of knotting it a couple times just because the takedown is going to be a lot harder. Remember, this is human hair and we made the investment, so we're not going to cut it like we would do a synthetic install. We're going to actually pull these out so that we can reuse them in the future. Now, originally I had created a little arch where I wanted my part to be, and I noticed as I was putting the crochet in, I kind of didn't like where the part was sitting. So I actually ended up moving my part and pulling like some of it down and not making it as high. You guys can kind of see now, I felt like it was just building up a little bit too much on that other side. And so I am going to move this part, but I'm going to show you guys how I can kind of flip it to two different directions. And yeah, it turned out so fire. So at this point, I had pretty much only used 4 bundles and a little bit of the 5th one. And you guys can see I'm kind of just closing off that part, and it is like in a different spot. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to cover up that braid. And then I had some extras left over from that 5th bundle. And so I'm just going in and lifting it up and making sure that I crochet at the nape of my neck. Sometimes when you forget to do that, it looks really, really short in the underneath area. I can't really explain it, but if you have crochet, you'll know what I mean. Like the underneath part looks like see-through. So I wanted to make sure that it was really, really full at the bottom. So I went in and I added those extra pieces just wherever I could feel a braid at the bottom. And I also kind of did it in the back section as well. Now, this was my very last step before I put on some makeup and got cute, because after I did this, I was feeling myself in the mirror, y'all. I was like, oh yeah, this is for sure giving. It's giving what I wanted it to give. Alright, this is me, y'all, after I threw a little bit of makeup on. I didn't do anything to the edges, so you guys can still see a little bit of makeup in my edges, but I wanted to show you guys how natural and full this crochet looks, and it's so bouncy. I didn't cut it, I didn't do anything. Each bundle that I used was 18 inches, and oh my gosh, y'all, it is giving real hair. Now for my edges, I did go in with the Dope Collection edge control, and I'm just gonna kind of slick them back. I'm really not trying to do anything like too much. I'm just trying to slick it back so that it kind of gives like a natural seamless look, and you guys can't really see the braids from the crochet. That's my biggest thing, is like I don't want this to give crochet at all. And so I feel like this little step kind of just went like the extra mile with it. And then I'm gonna show you guys how natural my part looks like. Y'all cannot tell me that this is not giving like a wash and go. So look how natural that part is. And that's what I was saying about not having your braids be too neat. It's not that you don't want them tight, but like you don't want them to be all stitched and everything, because you're not gonna get that like seamless look with your part. And then I did want to kind of play around with a couple styles, see if I can do like a half up, half down with it. Obviously I don't want to pull the whole thing up, it was just a lot of hair. And also you don't want to be able to see the braids in the back. But I actually thought that this half up, half down was kind of cute. So I went ahead and played around with this and tried to put like some butterfly clips and stuff in it. Normally, if you guys see me, you guys know I always be decorating my 2 buns and everything. And so I wanted to try to do the same thing with this crochet hair, but it wasn't really giving what I thought the clips were going to give in this style. So I did go ahead and take them out. I kind of just like this install being super natural. So this is actually the following day. So I'm actually going to show you guys a blending technique that I used. I actually ended up combing this hair out to help blend my leave out. That way, if you guys leave more leave out, it'll blend seamlessly. And basically there's two ways you can do this. You can honestly just comb the crochet hair while it's already in your hair, or you can take those last couple pieces and you can actually comb them out before installing them. And this is just gonna help to make sure that your leave out is blending seamlessly. You guys can see I'm just taking a brush and I'm gently combing it out, and this is gonna mimic more of a natural hair texture. And again, this is human hair, so you guys can always rewash it and it'll re-curl back up and everything. And I still put edge control on. This was the following day. I just wanted to show you guys another blending technique just because like that's just my preference. I like to have my hair be sleek in some type of way, but this is going to help the ends of my hair really blend in with this human hair. Not gonna lie, I was definitely super nervous about combing this hair out just because I didn't know how it was gonna look on me. But I actually like this hair a lot better once I played around with it and combed it out a little bit and played around with the texture of it. Definitely gives natural hair just because like anybody's natural curl pattern is not like all the same. So I kind of love that look, and you guys can see how bomb it's blending. And I also love that you can't really see a defined part because it just gives natural real hair, y'all. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. All of the links to the hair that I'm using from Hergivenhair will be in the description section for you guys. You guys can also check out the other curl patterns that they offer. They have some amazing bomb selections. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section down below. And as always, I will catch you guys in my next video.